What do you think is the future of the Labour Party under Jeremy Corbyn?
That's a nice small question. Am I allowed to ask? You don't have to put your hand up if you don't want to. If there are any people in here who joined the Labour Party to vote for Jeremy? Not many. I think it is fair to say not many, and therefore not necessarily that representative. The honest answer is no bugger knows. He didn't know he was going to win the leadership. We certainly didn't know he was going to win the leadership. We are now, forgive me, in completely uncharted waters. So, what is a sensible thing to say? It is possible. Look, there is a view around Westminster that he'll go. Either that he'll walk away because he doesn't like it, or there'll be a coup against him by the Parliamentary Labour Party. I would just caution, and I used to hear about this, the coalition. There's a coalition, it won't last. Luckily I got that one right. On the day the coalition formed, I said this will last 5 years. And I never had any doubt it would last at any stage, and yet it was the utter conventional wisdom that it was doomed. I'm not as confident that Jeremy Corbyn will survive, but I would push in the face of conventional wisdom that he is doomed to fail. Because even if he walks away, which he might, he didn't want the job, and he might not enjoy it that much, the election of his successor would be under the same system and might well produce the same result. But it would just be a different face from the left. So, okay, it's a different guy, but it's not fundamentally changed. If there's to be a coup against him, the centre-right, whatever you want to call the rest of the Labour Party, has to find a candidate. There is no obvious candidate yet. There may be in 2 years. So I don't think it's clear, but the defining event of the next 2 years won't be this anyway, forgive me. It will be the EU referendum. The thing that you'll be talking about if you're remotely interested in news and politics in 30 years' time will not be Jeremy Corbyn's leadership. It will be the EU referendum. Because if the Tories get that wrong, and by wrong I mean Cameron either can't get the deal he wants, can get the deal he wants but can't persuade the country to vote for it, or even if he can get the deal he wants and people to vote for it, the Tory party splits down the middle as they did in the late 80s and 90s on Europe, then Labour are in business. Then the next Prime Minister is still not Labour, bear in mind, because Cameron has promised to stand down, so we've got a guarantee that the next Prime Minister is a Tory, or a virtual guarantee. But Labour are back in business. At that point, Labour might get serious about whether they think Jeremy is a winner. And if they don't think he's a winner, then they may move against him.